Hi Geraldine, this is Chloe. So today we're going to be talking about addition. And first, before we get into this example problem, we're going to talk about what addition actually means. So I think the easiest way to think about addition is that you're putting together two groups of things and making a sum out of them, a total. So you're taking one group of things and putting it together with another group of things, or grouping them together to get a new total, or the new number of the things that are there. So like for example, if you had 4 apples and then someone gave you 4 more apples, you'd be adding 4 apples to 4 apples to put them together to have 8 apples, because 4 plus 4 is 8. So you could think about this looking at a number line. So ignore that for a second, but if you just have this number line here and you start at 0, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're starting here, then you're adding 1, 2, 3, 4 more apples to the group. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're adding these 4, and you already have 4. 4 plus 4 equals 8. Or you can think about it more in a picture, like if we had 1, 2, 3, 4 apples plus 1, 2, 3, 4 apples, we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 apples total. So yeah, when you're thinking about addition, think about grouping two amounts of things together. So when we look at this example problem, we know that there's the standard algorithm of the way to solve this. So I'm just going to show that over here. So we have Sally has 269 beads. Her friend Alex has 184 beads. How many beads do they have all together? So the standard way that you would solve this is by writing 269 plus 184. So we'd be starting with the ones place, which I'm going to talk about in a second why this works. So we have 9 plus 4, which equals 13. And then we have 8 plus 6, which is 14, plus that 1 that we carry up to the top, which I'll explain in a second, is 6 plus 8 is 14, 15. And then we carry that 1 up there, we leave the ones place right there. And then we have 1 plus 2 plus 1, and that gives us 4. So we have 453 as our total amount of beads. But why does all this work is what I'm going to show you over here. So I'm going to draw this out in manipulatives. So we're going to start with the ones place. So for 269, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tens, and 200 blocks, just like if you use these, the 100s, 10s, and our tiny little ones, if I can find one, our little ones. So which the X's represent. So then we're going to show 184, which has 1, 2, 3, 4 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tens right here, and then 100. So what we're essentially doing is grouping all of these pieces together. So when we look at this 110, one of these tens has 10 of these units in one of them. So what we're going to do is count how many ones we have here to see if we can make any new tens so that we can move them into the next place value. So basically exactly what we're doing here, which is putting these together to see how many ones we have and then creating that new 10, which brings that number up to the next place value. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 here and 4 here. So we're going to take all of these plus 1 more to make 10. And we're going to put that in a new color. So that's going to be a new 10 that I'm going to put right over there. And then we have these 3 ones, which are just going to be put down here as 3 ones that we're going to leave for later because we can't make any more 10s out of that. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 ones going on right here. And what 100 block has 10 of these in there. So we're doing the exact same thing we just did with the ones, but taking 10 tens and making them into a new 100. So that is gonna move over here, and we're gonna create a new 100. And then we have these all together, which is 5 left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can't make any more hundreds with just 5 tens. So then we look at these hundreds, and we can't make any more. We can't make any thousands because we don't have 10 hundreds. So we're just leaving this as the 400s there. So then when we look at what we have 3 ones, which matches up right here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens, which matches up with our 5 right there. And then we have one here. We'll put all these together to make it clear. We have 4 hundreds. So we have 3, 5, 4, which is 453, which is what we got.